The Prius? Yeah. So you've never been in the car, huh?
Never been in this big booty.
So she's currently not running that great. So the car's currently misfiring. Just listen to it.
But we almost died. Just
Some
kidding.
guy tried to race us.
Some guy literally pulled up to his car. How does it feel to stall in front of everybody?
Pretty embarrassing. What's up guys, welcome back to another 3000 GT video. If you saw the other one, we were not able to fix the misfire or weird driving situation with the 3000 GT. I want to give a huge thanks to everyone that actually gave me some insight or some advice as far as what it could be. But for today, we're going to start knocking things out as much as we could. So I did want to remove that master flow sensor, clean it out, test drive the car as it sits right now. But if that doesn't work, there is a local 3000 GT owner we're going to visit to purchase another one in working condition that he has laying around. But I do want to get the car running because realistically, my DSM is currently down, the Evo is currently down, I guess the clutch is slipping, and of course this thing's not really driving. So what's the point of having all these damn cars but you can't even drive them? So I also have to place it backwards because if I place it this way, it doesn't properly fit with the intercooler piping in the way. So boom, all right, just plugged up right there. It's hard to say. It feels better, but at the same time, I feel like it's still off. I don't know if that makes sense. I actually want to show you guys a quick barn find since we're here. One of my local neighbors actually has an RX-7, an FD RX-7 sitting here abandoned. Where's it at? Oh, it's right here, look. Check this thing out. I don't want to ask him if he wants to sell it because if he doesn't know what he has, he probably let it go for super cheap. It's obviously not running, but you guys know how I got the VR4. The car does drive a little bit better, but it still doesn't feel right. I was able to do pulls on it, but I don't even want to push the car at this point because I just don't want to risk it. But cleaning the MAF did help slightly, so. Still getting the same codes. So I'm still getting the same 12 codes, therefore the cleaning did nothing. So I'm gonna start heading out, meet up with the other 3000 GT owner, pick up this MAF, and hopefully that fixes it. So we just left our fellow 3000 GT owner's house. He didn't want to come on in camera, but he did give us his mass airflow sensor to try out on our car. I was also speaking to some other fellow VR4 owners, and I came to the conclusion that I may have messed up because when we installed the CX Racing downpipe, we actually did not plug in that Roro 2. If you guys remember, the bung that CX puts on there is facing the ground, so you can't really run a Roro 2, and I completely forgot about that. So the issue I'm having now is that I had promised my friend David that I was actually going to take the 3000 GT to his meet tonight, and well, I was hoping to have it fixed. But and now we have to go to an exhaust shop and get that O2 bung welded on there, install that O2 sensor, and then I still have to go pick up my girlfriend Marissa because she wanted to go with me, and now I'm just kind of running out of time. I am taking responsibility for my mistakes, so it happens. I'm sure it happens to everybody. You mess up every once in a while, and I can't believe the car's been running like that this whole time. Okay, so now the car's not starting. I'm quite annoyed right now because we had one issue, but as soon as we start getting close, something else happens. So it's never had a no startup issue. I'm not really sure what's going on. Damn, what a bummer. I don't know what to do. I'm actually quite stuck now. I'm gonna let it sit on the charger for a bit. Try to clean up the terminals as well, make sure that everything's good on there. But besides that, I really don't have a solution right now to get it going. You have to be careful when you mess with the mass airflow sensor, because if you guys see this connection right here, that little terminal wire here wasn't hooked up. I guess it must have came loose while I was messing around this area. I hooked it back up and the car started right up. So let's put this damn MAF on and let's test drive this thing. What'd I tell you guys? It still sounds like a diesel truck, to be honest. Yeah, the car's still running weird. Yeah, the MAF didn't do much for it, to be honest. All right, let's take this thing to the exhaust shop. Hook up that O2 sensor on there just to make sure everything's properly hooked up. And if that doesn't work, I honestly, I'm kind of out of ideas. You guys let me know in the comment section below. I'm getting a little bit frustrated with this thing just because it just doesn't want to, you know, get fixed. It's throwing a tantrum. Is it me, or is are the 6-speed super hard to get into reverse? R4s come with 4 O2 sensors. You have 2 up by the turbo. You have this one right here, and then you have one in the back here. So as you guys can see, the CX Racing downpipe is pretty badly designed, just because if you plug in the O2 sensor here, it's gonna point towards the ground and basically damage everything. Plug is connected. Now we'll just have to go ahead and make sure it's routed somewhere where it doesn't touch the downpipe, and we can see how the car drives.
What is that? Oh,
it's a GoPro. Okay, it's actually feeling pretty good. This might be it. I think it's gonna come down to driving this car a little bit more and see how it does. I kind of don't want to do any type of pull on it just because I'm kind of scared that it's going to misfire, but I'm going to go ahead and reset the codes later, drive this thing around for the most part, but the oxygen sensor in the rear did make a huge difference. So always make sure that you have all 4 sensors connected. Yeah, it's driving a lot better. Well, yeah, I might take that back. The car is starting to hiccup at times throughout the RPM range. Oh, it wants to misfire. Huh. It drives a lot better, but the more I drive it, I'm starting to realize that it's, I don't know. Huh. It's like it's working, but at the same time, it's kind of like when I rev it throughout the RPM range, it starts to kind of stutter a bit, so. The Prius?
yeah.
Come here. So you've never been in the car, huh?
Never been in this thick booty Judy, no.
So she's currently not running that great, just so you know.
And it doesn't have the window working on my side?
Yeah, my passenger side. The window regulators.
You're trying to kill me?
It's not even that hot.
It's not, but I like to complain. We're currently not.
So the car's currently misfiring. Just listen to it. So how do you feel about the 3000?
She feels thick and heavy.
Definitely heavy.
Yeah, she feels thick and heavy.
I wish I could do a pull, but
Please don't. So I'm making him take me to go get boba.
this is where we used to hang out initially, remember?
Yeah, I remember that. Do you remember?
Yeah, you go walk.
I remember we were parked like right here, and I think it was in the Evo, right?
Yeah, it was in the Evo.
It was in the Evo, and this guy goes, where's and he gets back, he pulls me back into the car, right? So he pulls me back into the car, and he's like, do you know any of these people? I was like,
I didn't want them to know I
no.
was with you.
There was literally like a little car meet over there, and he was just like so secretive about us. He was like, do they know you? I was like, oh, I don't know them. Let's just go. You're ridiculous. He's like, yeah, well, I don't want people to think, shut up. We just came here to get boba, man. Oh my God. I should have recorded this, but I'm a terrible passenger, and I was focusing on drinking my boba more than anything. But we almost died. Just
Some guy
kidding.
tried to race us.
Some guy literally pulled up to his car in an Acura. It looked like an ILX. Is that a version? Does that sound correct for all of you Acura people out there? Anyways, because I'm not in Acura. And he tried to show off and sped off.
He almost caused an accident.
He almost slammed into somebody just for that. And I literally was like, what is happening? I think I was so shocked. And it's raining.
Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know if that's a sign from Jesus telling us to go home.
There's tacos and I'm hungry.
But there's tacos.
I'm really hungry.
So I guess there's tacos. where
I
we're
deserve
going.
tacos after working on this car. So.
Deserve anything.
All right, camera's not for you.
Okay, bye.
All right. What's up, dude? What's up, man?
How does it feel to stall in front of everybody?
Pretty embarrassing. I was nervous. Man, the myth, the legend. New shirts or what? Let me see.
Yeah, new shirts look.
A person who is very interested in the automotive world. Usually these individuals remember others based off their vehicles, turn their heads at every exhaust note, and talk for hours about their car mods. That's a fact. That's dope. You wanna go home already? Oh my
It's
god.
been a long.
You're telling me it's been a long day for me.
What'd you do?
This car. And it's still not running right.
I just want to say we went to the gym today. We both did abs, and I was able to do the same weight as him.
Anyways, so the car's currently not up to spec. I'm starting to consider the PTU or coil packs on the car. I'll keep you guys in the loop as far as what we're gonna do next, but as far as right now, I really don't want to drive the 3000 GT. I did want to make it to the event just to support my friend David over at Monrovia Alignment. If you're in SoCal, check out his alignment shop. He basically focuses on all the sports cars, race cars, track cars, all that stuff. So this is kind of where I come. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and outro. Stay tuned for next week's video, which I think is going to be a Eclipse video. Actually, we're gonna fix it. Well, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it later.